It's literally like 1 a.m. right now, and honestly, I simply can't sleep. Like, sometimes there will be moments where I'm really exhausted and I want to go to sleep, and sometimes there will be moments where I just don't want to go sleep. And I'm in this phase right now where I literally can't sleep. It literally happens almost every single year, where literally between now until either November or Christmas, I simply can't sleep, especially even towards the New Year's Eve. And for some reason, I have that habit and have this phase, and honestly, it gets annoying. Like, sometimes where I literally want to go to sleep and you simply can't. I know it's called insomnia, but I don't really have that. I mean, I guess you could call it phase insomnia or something, where pretty much certain times of years you start like not want to sleep. And the reason is because a lot of times I just think a lot around these times, like, oh my God, Thanksgiving is happening, or whatever is happening. And it's really like just really more of, hey, I just want to be doing something, and like these big holidays is happening. And honestly, I can't wait for these holidays to happen. I mean, to be fair, Christmas is one of my favorite holidays, but despite even all that, on November for Thanksgiving, and just like anything else, like even New Year's Eve, Halloween, and all of that. So like, they're really amazing holidays. But honestly, I have to give away to Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving, sorry, Christmas. Christmas, in my opinion, is literally one of my favorite holidays, and most of the time, I literally can't sleep because of Christmas. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, 99% of the time, I'm just thinking of what to get to that other person. It's just alone funny, but also kind of entertaining, and sometimes I also have a little bit of Christmas spirit, where sometimes I just get energetic out of nowhere because it's Christmas, and I absolutely love Christmas. I mean, come on, man, who doesn't love Christmas? A lot of times my sleep, oh my God, bro, like the wind from here, it's making it feel like somebody's touching me in the neck. But what I'm saying is, sometimes when I literally try to fall asleep, it's not mostly the sleep itself, but simply because my body just doesn't want to sleep at all. It's very annoying, and honestly, it's kind of funny too. And most of the time, I literally read when I go to sleep. But the thing is, I have books that I actually like nowadays. So even that doesn't make me sleep. Like, for example, I know I pulled this a lot in a lot of videos, but I have this book. I also have this book. I also have, let's see, throw this out here. I have the Bible, which I don't really read very often, but I also even have, I'm trying to pull it out. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to be quiet here because there's people sleeping. This book, and finally this book. I also have other books, and there's even a book underneath where it's literally supported my phone so it doesn't fall. But honestly, I do have a whole bunch of books, and I even then, like, these books are entertaining to me, and I absolutely like them. And no, I'm not a boring person, I promise you. Like, a lot of these books, yes, they're nonfiction, and like, I'm not kidding, I don't read them as much, even though I made it look like I read them a lot, like literally just by showing. But no, I don't really read that much nonfiction books. Most of the time I read mangas and just a lot of these stuff. And especially now where I've seen a lot of updates on mangas, and like especially now where I see a whole bunch of manga updates and new mangas, even stuff that's not been heard yet. And it's really fun just looking and reading at these mangas. And I absolutely love these mangas, and I read a lot of them. Like, I read Boruto, I read Naruto. I read the entire Naruto manga, okay? I mean, even the One Piece manga, I read all of them, Bleach, and like most of the time, the reason why like I stay up like almost till 3 or 4 a.m. nowadays is literally because I like either reading or watching stuff. Nowadays, I'm like an old man. Even though I'm 19, I'm literally like an old man. I like watching documentaries, okay? Documentaries is one of my favorite things to ever watch. Not true crime documentaries. I'm talking about animals. True crime documentaries literally terrify me. Like, I'm not even kidding. I don't get how girls nowadays literally just watch whatever they want to watch. Like, I would just read something factual. Don't show me a scary documentary so I can literally fall asleep and then get scared for the next, 6 weeks trying to figure out what the hell happened in the story. Like, there's a documentary called What Did Jennifer Do? And honestly, I literally couldn't sleep for almost 6 weeks simply because I was scared and I was trying to figure out, why did Jennifer do this? I mean, it did explain it in the documentary, but at the same time, I'm trying to figure out what the hell it is. And because sometimes I have this nature where I'm a really deep thinker, I just tend to think on one specific detail for that specific documentary forever. And the reason why I don't watch like scary documentaries trying to wake me up at like, till 6 a.m. is two things. First of all, I got school, okay? So honestly, school, yeah, I'm not gonna wake up till, or like YouTube, for example, I'm not trying to like stay awake till 6 in the morning and then be like, what's happening? But also another reason why I watch documentaries, I kind of like just don't even avoid these documentaries because they're hella terrifying, okay? Like seriously though, like come on bro, I don't want to watch a Netflix, true crime documentary. My favorite documentary is probably has to be a dinosaur documentary. Any dinosaur documentary, whether it's Planet Dinosaur or prehistoric planets and stuff like that, I absolutely like. I like to watch them on YouTube or Apple TV. Obviously, I don't pay for Apple TV, but once in a while, I get a free subscription for 3 months, and sometimes I just watch dinosaur documentaries. Not the old-fashioned old dinosaur documentaries, like old Mythbusters, or I can't say these words, but like these like Mythbusters, or well, there we go, I said it, Mythbusters. And pretty much no, I don't watch Mythbusters and stuff like that. I literally try to figure out, what did dinosaurs live like? I mean, I literally have this, I read this book 5 or 6 times, and like I read this book too when I was around 1st or 2nd grade. Like, I'm not kidding. I like even read this book. I read this book many times. This is not one of my first books, but this is actually the second to latest book I had, and this was around 3rd or 2nd grade when I first got this book, and this was my very first dinosaur book. And what I mean the latest book is, I mean that this book came out really late, so I didn't really purchase any other books besides, again, these 4 or 5. I had like thousands of books, but these 2 books, pretty much I read the most. And this book I finished so many times too. And a lot of times, a lot of things literally wake me up because I'm just curious about a lot of things, and I want to know more about the world. And sometimes I'm literally like just scrolling around and just like figuring out what the hell is going on. A lot of times the reason why also like I want to wake up and not sleep is simply because I want to make good content, and I want to know like, hey, listen, I'm inside this room right now, and I'm like I can't do really much. Oh my god, it fell. Give me 1 second, okay? But like I said, pretty much, I want to make good content for you guys. And honestly, sometimes I stay awake a week or 2, or even longer, trying to figure out what content I want to do and all that stuff. And like I said, I have an Instagram and TikTok, and I post 2-3 seconds clips. But I do want to expand my content in the future. And even when I graduate and try to figure out who I am, even as a person and as who I am fundamentally. I mean, I know I like creating things, and that's why I always loved YouTube, and I want to know how I can like put my personality in YouTube. And that's why a lot of times I start waking up, and simply because I just want to like figure out what types of content to do and all of that. Minecraft is fun, and it can be very boring, I won't lie, but I don't always want to do Minecraft content. I mean, to be fair, I want to go out and adventure with you guys, and like I said, right now, it's not really a perfect time because I have this, and sometimes I just like wake up, especially nowadays, and figure out what type of content I should do in the next, 3 months. It's really funny too, and it's really entertaining how even just like sometimes I'll even like throw a ball up in the ceiling trying to figure out stuff, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's literally it's 1 p.m. or a.m., whatever you call it. It's night, okay? It's dark, okay? To be fair, it's dark. It's one dark time. There we go. And honestly, I'll be fair with you guys. The reason why I'm like literally quiet right now is because people are sleeping, and because of that, I don't want to yell so loud so they can wake up. But this video will actually come like literally tomorrow around 2 p.m., Central Time, obviously. But right now, we're just gonna stay quiet. Right now, it's gonna be, zip mouth, whatever, just be quiet. And yeah, and like you can also tell I'm not faking because like I wear these a lot at nighttime, and these will be on the daytime, and most of the time where it's just like even then, like a lot of times when I just like wake up, or like even like just like not sleeping at all, sometimes I even wonder like what happens if I didn't take my jaw surgery, like what would I have looked like? And I actually looked at my recent like pictures, and damn, I looked really bad. I'm talking, I look like goblin fish. Like, look at this. Like, I like my nose gotten up, and like even this side too, this nose gotten up. But back then, I looked like a goblin fish, where everything looked like that. And a lot of times, I just wake up and wonder what would I look like. But no, most of the time, I don't really wake up just to, jack around and do whatever the hell. I actually have certain reasons to wake up, and certain reasons why. Like, I just like to, do certain things, and it's kind of fun, and I want to implement it day-to-day life. But honestly, I just want to be here to entertain, and yeah, and like I said, I'm just yapping right now. It's 1 p.m. and yeah, that's pretty much it. But let me know what you guys think, and why do you guys wake up? Like, most of my friends usually wake up to play Minecraft. They're 19-year-old like me, and they're just playing Minecraft. Some of them are 20, 21, 22, and they're just playing Minecraft, Terraria, or even with their girlfriends playing video games. I'm not even kidding. I know this couple where they literally have a world together, and in the world, literally, like, they just build everything, and they had it like for 5 or 6 years. Absolutely adorable, by the way, but sometimes they'll even just wake up and just not sleep at all and skip work simply because of that. Don't do that, by the way, okay? I mean, they have really good, like, workforce and, like, really good, health systems, stuff like that. But, like, if you don't and you have to work, don't do that and just focus your time on priority and work. And to be fair, go ahead and sleep. And, sleep is good. And I need to, like, give myself some time management. Goddamn, bro. But like I said, I'm not trying to wake people up right now, and like even my voice right now, it echoes through the wall. That's how my voice is, just by how low my voice can be. And because of this, I don't want to yap too much. So I'm gonna end off this video. I'm gonna let them rest. Gonna let some people rest. I'm gonna calm down. I'm not gonna sleep. Actually, I have projects to do. And I forgot to say something, like, bro, most of the time, 99% of the time, I also, like, nowadays don't sleep, is because of school. Like, literally because I just do schoolwork. And sometimes I accidentally delay it to the last second, and then I'm like, holy crap, I need help. And in that last second, I'm just writing and just doing so much stuff, and eventually I'm like, whatever. But overall, I just literally wake up, and sometimes even, like, sleep kind of terrifies me in a way, simply because it feels lazy. But listen, it's good for your body, so it's not lazy. So if literally even resting for 2 or 3 weeks, for like literally how many weeks, like literally doesn't matter. Go, you know what I'm saying? Like, go, just rest, even though if it feels lazy, do something that literally helps your body. And I get it, right? Like, sometimes you want to keep doing things, but I've always heard sometimes the best medicine is rest, and so that's why just sleep. That's pretty much it. I forgot to pause it. Now I look weird. Okay, I'm just gonna end this video. I made myself cringe. Peace out, and subscribe and like if you like this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.